I'm Priyanka. Welcome back to my channel. We've spoken about financial independence, especially for women, on this channel earlier, and a lot of you guys seem to have a lot of questions. So I think in my assumptions tag is when I spoke about it, and I've seen some comments. If you haven't watched that video, if you're interested, I'll tag it here. You can watch it. This video is very much focused about financial freedom and how you can earn money. So we're going to be talking about some realistic ways that we can earn money online. So in this video, we're talking only about online businesses or methods that you can earn money, but if you're interested in another part, then we can do that. We've spoken about this on the channel previously, and I really emphasize on the importance of financial freedom for women. So being financially independent not only gives you that financial independence, but it also helps you build confidence. It gives you the freedom to make your own decisions, and in a lot of situations it actually gives us that strength to make our own decisions. So irrelevant of the age and irrelevant of the fact whether we are looking to actually run the entire household with our income, or we're just looking for pocket money, or we're just looking to be financially independent so that you want to buy your own things or buy a home. Whatever the reason might be, it is always really important for women to be financially independent. Even if our family is going to pay for it happily, it doesn't matter. It still gives you a lot of confidence, and it even gives respect within the family and outside and everywhere. I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree with me too. And with a long introduction, now we'll move into the video. I'll be talking about all these ways, and I'll also be talking about few examples and a little bit information. But of course, whatever you decide to do, any of these businesses or any of these ideas you would like to implement, you'll have to research a little bit. So nothing comes very easy, right? We'll go a little bit into detail, but you'll have to do your own research. First one that I would like to talk about is, of course, an online business. So an online business can mean a lot of things. You could be selling merchandise, you could be selling product lines, you could be selling physical products, or you could be selling some software or applications or different sort of things. So of course, the first thing here is to decide what sort of services we'll be offering or what sort of product line we'll be carrying. So whatever the business might be, you need to drive in a lot of traffic, and there's SEO involved. There's a lot of different things involved. So for any online business, an understanding of all this is very much necessary. I will leave some links in the description box which can be helpful, like a crash course on understanding an online business. Probably I will try to leave some links in the description box. Depending on the nature of the business, of course, you can understand further as to what works best for you. So the second one is sort of like a continuation or a subdivision of the first one. We'll be talking about online stores. Now an online store can be your own website, or now actually anywhere in the digital space. But if you're talking about a website, then you can try Shopify. So you can even check Wix. Wix actually makes it very easy. They have a lot of templates and they have a lot of different options. So Wix is something that you can try whether you're looking for a free website or something that you would upgrade at some point or the other. So there are several others which make it much more easier if you are looking to set up an online store, and again I'll leave some links in the description box. And if you're not looking to get your own website, then of course there are other platforms like social media. Instagram stores, of course, as we all know, is one very good option. It's much simpler and much easier. Even if you're looking to eventually get a website, firstly you can start with an Instagram store and see how it is working out, and then move on. There are several businesses like that we see. One particular example that strikes my mind is International Makeup, Hina Hena Beauty. I hope I'm getting the name right. So she started off an Instagram store which has international makeup, and now she's moved on and she has a website. So there are several such successful examples that started off as an Instagram store. I think there is another one called September Shoes who started off through Facebook and who are doing extremely well. So if we get talking, then there are many such success stories. Moving on to the next one is being a reseller. So this is also one of the easier methods. It skips the entire part of actually procuring the products and then storing them, warehouse, all those things. It is much simpler. You can even be a reseller on Amazon or some other sites like that, but the policies are a little more serious. You have to actually be a registered company, and the policies are a little different when it comes to Amazon reseller. But if you're looking for something a little more simpler, then there's hiboss. This is a new app by Club Factory. Club Factory is pretty much very famous. We all know about it. Now they are doing a reseller app called hiboss, wherein actually any of us can register as a reseller. This makes it so much simpler and easier for any of us to actually download the app, register ourselves as a reseller, and then start selling products and make profits out of it. So I'll leave some screenshots here as to how you can go through the entire process. You can easily download the app called hiboss. So the process is actually quite simple. Once you download the app, you have to register yourself yourself as a reseller, and for that there is a step wherein you'll either have to purchase an item or you'll have to refer a friend. And once the person that you've referred also registers, you automatically become a reseller. Or you can actually purchase a product worth certain amount. I'll insert some screenshots here. It is quite a simple process. Once you do that, you will be registered as a reseller, and then you can see a lot of products. There's huge variety of products on Club Factory, as you know. And once you are a reseller, you can start selling these products. So you can pick up links. You will be able to see links for all of these. You can pick up a link and start sharing on WhatsApp, Facebook, or any other social media platform. So if you're an influencer or if you have some following on social media, this becomes much bigger. Or even if you don't, you can start selling them on WhatsApp groups. We do keep seeing a lot of these forwards wherein people keep sharing links and photographs of some products. So you can even put up a WhatsApp status with some of these images and the link for them, and so these will all be your links, and once the products are sold, you'll be getting a commission. This is the entire process. So since the app is by Club Factory, they assure good quality and even returns are very simple. So you can start sharing them, and of course the more users you share it to, the more income we'll be able to make. So if you invite 10 friends, there's additional bonus called double bonus. There's several other options like that wherein you can even earn additional income apart from just selling. So all the income and bonuses and everything will be added to your hiboss account, and then you can withdraw it. So I will leave further details in the description box so that it's much easier for you to understand. Now moving on to the next option, I'll be talking about content marketing. This is something I'm very familiar with. So more or less this has been there for a very long time. So freelance writing, medical transcripts, technical writing, all these have been there for such a long time, and it has been a very good source of income for a lot of people. People always wrote to magazines, newspapers, and a lot of online platforms too. So now because of the digital platforms that we have, there's so much more. Content marketing, copywriting, or anything to do with this content has become really big and important in every sort of platform and every sort of an organization. So freelance writing is a very good option. You don't need much. The skills are very minimal. You just have to be creative. You just have to have a good communication skills, and you can just get started. So there's a lot of platforms where you can register yourself as a freelance writer. I'll try to leave some in the description box. I think Simply Hired is one of those, and there's a lot of other platforms. And so this is one very good source of income. It again depends on your command over English and how creative you are. So now freelance writing can be actually writing huge articles to actually small paras. Copywriting can be what we see on the advertisements or what we see on websites online. It can even be small snippets and taglines that we see. So if you're creative and it's interesting for you to write, then this can be a very good source of income. Okay, about content writing, you don't have to be just an individual freelance writer. You can even start a whole business out of this. Once you get started, if this is doing well, then you can actually build a team of people. It actually makes for a very good business. So next one we're going to be talking about is any skill courses. So this can be online tutoring or any sort of courses or programs that you can run online. There are a couple of platforms where you can register yourself and you can start teaching. Now this is different for like academics, or this is different for other sort of skill sets. Now you'll have to do a little bit of research depending on what sort of instructor you want to be. It can be for TOEFL, GRE sort of things, or it can be academic, as I mentioned. It can be something like illustration, or it can be graphic designing, Photoshop. But if you don't want to go through that entire process of actually fitting into the criteria and all that, then of course you can do this on social media platforms too. That moves us to the next one. So if you're looking to do that on YouTube, of course, like any other business, this is going to take time. It'll take a little bit time to actually reach people, build this whole thing, but you can definitely do it, and it'll actually bring in income. Now once you start doing it through YouTube or any other blog or social media platforms, then it brings in more business in different ways. So with any of these things, once you get started, it can actually lead to so many other things which will actually bring in a lot of income, and it depends on how we actually go about it and how much effort we put in and what sort of a direction we are going in. So bringing back the focus on social media, of course, this is nothing new. Now everyone is raving about social media. Everybody is on social media. There's so many influencers. There's so many platforms. Literally everyone now knows how this is actually bringing in income. But still, let's just cover this topic also. You could actually get started with a blog where you will start sharing content on different topics. It could be beauty, it could be fashion, it could actually be educational, it could be fitness related things, or it can be cooking, anything actually. And of course you make money through AdSense. So apart from that, there's several ways. There's affiliate links that people use. There's influencer marketing. There's so much more. Brand collaborations also pretty much falls under influencer marketing here. So if you're looking to get started on any of these, that's how you'll be making money. And of course, again, as any other business, these also take time. Once you get started, let it be a blog or YouTube or Instagram, once you get started, in the beginning you will start posting content by yourself, but eventually there is a good scope wherein you can earn money. I would definitely suggest that you take it as a serious thing and not just a social media thing, because you will miss out on the whole angle of actually setting up a business, having a strategy and vision and all that, which you should be doing even for this, like any other business. Now moving on to the next one, this is actually being a virtual assistant. Now virtual assistant can mean again a lot of different things. A lot of businesses or even individuals are always looking for virtual assistants, and a virtual assistant doesn't necessarily mean somebody who would just be an executive assistant, but if you guys know, a lot of executive assistants actually prepare content and material for CEOs. They actually put together a lot of different things, so it doesn't necessarily mean just scheduling and basic things. It actually can mean that you'll get insights into a lot of things and you'll get to learn a lot of things also. On the same lines, we do have social media managers and anything else related to social media, SEO, Photoshop, graphic designers, and so many other things. So for any of these things also, it is pretty much similar. A lot of traditional businesses are actually now getting into social media and digital marketing and are not aware of how to actually put their presence out there. So social media manager is something that people are always looking for. This doesn't necessarily mean just putting up pictures. It could mean actually making a digital online presence for the brand or for a company. It might involve copywriting, it might involve some sort of editing skills, it might involve SEO, it might need understanding of how to bring in traffic, it might need understanding of how to actually build the brand or bring in business through this platform. So social media manager is also something very important these days, and as you all might know, it's actually quite in demand. And for any of these things, you will actually easily find a lot of options on Naukri.com or Freshers World and so many other websites. You can easily Google and find them too. Do a little bit research. You can find them on LinkedIn. Put yourself on a lot of these platforms and you'll easily find these things. A lot of people actually are hiring through social media platforms too, so that's a good place to find these jobs. Now the last one is freelance. Freelance anything. You could be a freelance video editing person, you could be a freelance PR manager, freelance digital marketer, illustrator, so many things. Whatever skill that you have, you could actually be doing that as a freelancer or a consultant. So this also makes for a very, very good income source. And you can start by doing freelance work, and you can create your own LinkedIn profile or a social media profile where you'll showcase your work and you can start getting paid eventually. So these are some of the options that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think we have about 7 or 8. These are some of the realistic ways that you can earn money online. So I hope I given a good amount of information. So I'll leave the links and other information in the description box. Do check it out. I hope this video was useful. Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what other videos you would like to watch. So I would definitely love to do more such videos which are helpful to women. I think we will have something soon on women entrepreneurs, and if you have any other ideas or suggestions, do leave them in the comments below. There'll be a lot of motivational videos and informative videos. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you subscribe to the channel, so please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and give this video a like and share it with your friends. And I'll also leave my Instagram handle here. Find me there as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.